Another thing that's cool.
What do we
Lobster Fest. I want everyone. I need or sorry, excuse me. Crab Fest. Crab Fest from
What'd you
Red
say?
Lobster. I
It's
said
Crab Fest.
I know. It's a Freudian slip. But
okay.
if you see this, so Barkley OKRP worked on this one for Crab Fest, Red Lobster. It's I think it's International Friends Day, Gino. So
Is that today?
I think it's today. So they give you this bib
It's
where
the
you can
first
share.
ever tandem bib. It doesn't need much explanation.
Can
You can just freaking
Can we
show
just do a
them.
little product demonstration here?
Oh, my head might be too big.
No, it's a little too. So the idea here is that you would eat the crab here, and so you want to just share that meal. So obviously, and I kind of like the fact that it kind of stretches out the logo so you can read it.
Testing. Can you guys hear us? Okay, good.
Great. Okay, great. All right. So that's a little product.
We gotta do the
demonstration.
whole interview.
All right, let's do the whole interview like this.
All right.
All right, here we go. Who do we got now? We got to bring him in. Let's bring something that's going to happen. Justin Smith and Sam Bonds from Barkley OKRP. Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hey.
Jack and Chino, happy International Day of Friendship to you guys.
This is where Ellie is working her ass off right now.
We changed
all
the
right,
whole
we're
thing,
good now. All right, so let's talk. What's going on? Can you set the scene for us? Because we did a terrible job explaining.
Well, I'll just say, if ever there's a question about you guys' friendship, that's out the door.
You too.
Great.
Yes.
Yeah. It looks like you've worn a tandem bib before. I mean, you look like naturals.
You guys actually do look like you spend a lot of time prepping in this. I think that
You do.
This is how we work.
Yeah.
Justin, I
We've been
think you've gotten the collar situated. It looks like
yeah.
it's very much something you spent some time prepping.
Yeah,
I did that.
It's the classic kind of, the sweater with the collar poking out. We've been working on this for a while. We've been wearing this bib for probably about 20 minutes in the waiting room, so a lot of prep time to get ready. So we're really excited to be here.
Let's get into. We might as well start there. Product development. Let's talk about how many levels of testing, how many rounds of just technology in the lab with the scientists trying to figure out the best way to create this new piece of technology.
It's good material.
A lot of R&D.
A lot of R&D.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Sam.
No,
you
please.
take it. No, I mean, it's a great question. I think you're spot on. Prototyping this was a really big part of this campaign. So we could just shout out right off the bat our designer, Whitney Manny. She's an incredible local Kansas City fashion designer who we collaborated with to create these bibs. And she's collaborated with folks like Cardi B, ASAP Rocky, only the best. So we had to partner with her to create the tandem bib. She's here local in Kansas City. So made multiple trips to her studio. She came to the agency. We knew we had to be there in person to feel the textiles, feel the material.
Of course.
So yeah, she really helped bring this to life. So really excited with how they turned out.
So let's talk about Crab Fest. Can we talk about Crab Fest for a second? Crab Fest.
Crab Fest. It's Red Lobster. I didn't know they had crabs there. Tell us about this. What was the brief from the brand to you all?
Well, Crab Fest is one of their feature promos every year, so folks are always anticipating it. And at the same time, we love to bring the bib forward as a brand treasure. We've had tons of ideas, and we will continue to have tons of ideas that use the bib. But for Crab Fest, it just felt like the perfect moment because crabs are an experience kind of dish. You got to get in there if there's a bib involved. If ever there's a bib involved, it'd be when you'd be eating crab. So Crab Fest seemed right for that, but it also seems like the kind of experience that is a friend kind of social action. So that's kind of the spirit in which Crab Fest, or the bibs at least, were born from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's more ways to crab than ever before. I'm looking at our CX lead behind the screen right now. So, it really just begs the question of you got to have a friend with you to handle all that crab cracking, like torque action. There's a lot of torque involved in cracking crab leg. So, it felt like a no-brainer. Of course, on International Day of Friendship, we got to have something to unite friends together over, their love of crab. So
if we go to a Red Lobster, we can actually get, this was sent to us. So, but if we go to a Red Lobster, could we get one of these? How do the folks watching this get their own tandem bib?
It's a great question. So they're super limited, of course, exclusive. We're running the sweeps right now as we speak on our social channels. So check out Instagram and TikTok, the Red Lobster account. We've got a video playing there all about the bib. So all you have to do is tag your best friend and comment for a chance to win one of a limited run of tandem bibs. So that's how you get a physical bib. But also, if you happen to be a BFF duo like yourselves, out on social, check your DMs because we've sent these bibs out to influencers all over the social space. So You can get them that way. Virtually, you can log on to Snapchat, and we launched first virtual tandem bib. So you and a friend in frame can be rocking the virtual bib. What else am I missing? Those are the main ways.
And this is what it's all about.
Yeah.
This is what it's all about.
Patented? I don't know.
Yeah, what's the patent process? Because I'm coming. Because we're coming for it. I'm not above getting into the legal turf war with you guys.
Yeah, we're good at
and
it.
taking over this.
Beat us to it.
Let's litigate this.
All right, let's litigate it. People in the chat, people in the LinkedIn chat, there's some people that are saying Sam is not into it. Sam might not be into it with the double bib action. I just want to ask Sam. Let's address it right now. Are you into this?
What's your statement?
Meet me in the DMs. These are lies. These are lies. I'd hope that wasn't planted by Justin. We worked this closely anyway, and that's really how the bib came about. It just made sense going from working to eating. He likes crabs. I love crabs. So that's kind of just.
I mean, I guess that's a good question. Like, do you think that creative partners should consider ideating within the tandem bib brought to you by Red Lobster?
Again, patent pending. So I won't speak any further about that, but
yeah,
optimistic.
I think we've all gotten only closer as a team since we invented this, which, by the way, shout out to we call them the Lobster Pot, our whole creative team.
Yes.
Special shout out to Tector and Ehal and Rosie and Roberto, hopefully in the chats, who were the teams kind of originally behind this. But yeah, I would say once they sort of like concepted this bib as a team, we only noticed ourselves getting closer and more creative. And hopefully you as well, since you put it on.
I'll tell you what, I'm craving some crab. Absolutely.
It is an experience. That is the interesting thing. Can we just kind of like, for the working with Red Lobster, like, I feel like Red Lobster is one of the more iconic brands out there. I feel like there's been some good stuff coming from the brand and you all. So can we talk about like, what's the relationship like? What are you hoping to do with Red Lobster and like positioning the brand?
Oh, thanks for that question. We won the business in 2022. And since then, it's been a great ride. We've got incredible partners on their end, and they're always receptive to new and kind of out of the box thinking. So things like the Crab Fest bib and Bestie bib, and a few years ago we did the prom drip bib, which protects your drip from drip, so to speak. Things like that only come about through a close relationship with a client who's excited about creative, and it's just. There's more to come. We're excited about it.
Absolutely.
I love it. One of my buddies growing up, Daniel Gockman, worked at a Red Lobster. He worked there like multiple summers. He had a great experience.
It's a good gig.
Working there. It is a good gig. I feel like it'd be great.
Who would have thunk?
What's up?
Who would have thunk?
Yeah, who would have thunk? People want crab. There's people in the chat talking. They want crab. They're talking about. So Sue is the person that kind of stirred the pot about.
Are you snitching?
Whether or not Sam was into it or not. Not to snitch, but whether Sam. I also heard Justin. You go by Jay Smooth. Is this a nickname that's true?
I don't know what's going on in the chats right now, but
Jay Smooth.
You guys are welcome to call me that, but I do not call myself that, so let's just clear the air.
That's fine.
New nickname alert.
Well, I call myself Jay Swag. So
really?
Yeah, I call myself Jay Swag. No one else calls me that. I just call myself that.
There's a bib in you guys' future, I think.
I love that. I love that. Anything else that people should know about? Anything else coming from the Crab Fest crew? What is it, the Lobster Pot? I'm a sucker for a good creative team name. But anything we should be on the lookout for? Scoop?
Just get to Red Lobster. I mean, dig into this crab while it lasts. I believe the promo goes on until August 16th, so you have a bit of time left. Yeah.
Get to Red Lobster.
Sorry, we're getting something offline.
Yeah, of course.
Please, and just a reminder to celebrate International Best Friends Day with your friends. So grab a friend, go to Red Lobster, go to Crab Fest.
It's fantastic.
Fun.
Thank you both so much for taking the time. Congrats on the great work. And the Lobster Pot is cooking, Gino. The Lobster Pot is cooking. Thank you both so much.
Hope to see you guys again. Thank you.
Yeah, sounds good. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Wow. All right. I mean, let's start Go China. Oh, it's got the Velcro.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Great design there. The unsung heroes, Gino, of advertising, in my opinion, are the people that actually have to make the stuff that is the crazy ideas.